Rome.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Macedon, Suabia, Suabia. Egypt. Hey, you've got a fan.
Haha.
Siege. Igion.
Yeah, I've also been funding a little bit the Greek states over there in their wars.
Oh yeah, which ones?
I funded Sparta a little bit because they were getting beaten down, and then I've helped Thrace a little bit, and I've traded with Macedon quite a bit.
Yeah, you were coming into this multiplayer session saying you were going to be the Bank of Egypt, or the Bank of the Mediterranean.
The Bank of Nile.
Yeah, that one too. The Bank of Banks. And with a income of 19 ducats a month, that's not too shabby.
Yeah, I actually started building the lighthouse.
Oh, nice. I'm going to guess that's in Alexandria.
Yeah, but it's a decision that I take, and then there's events, whether it's gonna go along the plan or do I need to pay a little. For example, my civic tile is currently minus 58 because I had to pay 200.
Oof. Expensive.
Yeah, the initial decision costs 1200 gold, so yeah.
Yeah, I do remember that being quite expensive. I was kind of looking to see if you had any country modifiers, which was building it, but didn't look like it. Too bad. Albania, Silk Empire, Suabi. Quite a lot of interest in Swabians here. Rome.
Right,
One of these
curious
days,
what Blondie will be doing.
Yeah, I'm wondering what Blondie's going to do, because I know he's trying to work on the destruction of Moria at the moment, but after that, I don't know. Because that's basically going to open up the entirety of the former Seleucid Empire, the entirety of the former Indian Empire, and everything between.
Indeed.
I'm a little surprised you haven't gone after Kush yet.
Well, the thing is, it's mostly desert. I'm actually integrating my vassal, and after that I will probably go into Kush.
Right, vassals. Ah, integrating. Haha, interesting name. Dodekaschoinos.
Yeah, I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that.
Where are they? Oh, it's these guys, the blue ones. Connecting the Nile to Kush. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, do you want me to go and put you back into your channel?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Which one were you in?
Mediterranean region east.
Alright then. Thanks, mate.
Thank you.
Alright, so that was Egypt. Let's go and have a word with our friends over in Bactria, as there's been a lot of interest in that. Hey, Blondie.
Hello.
How's Bactria doing? Or rather, how's Moria doing?
Moria's surprisingly fine. Their legitimacy isn't going down, despite them losing rulers left and right. I think I'm at 8 or 9 murdered so far. At least 3 of them have been children.
Yeah, and there's currently a child on the throne as well.
Oh yeah, no, I just need the points to kill him.
Oh, that's so harsh. His ambition is to grow up.
Yeah, well, that's all children. They all want to grow up. Unfortunately, he never will.
Wow, brutal. Popularity 22. High prominence. Well, I guess he is the Raja, so I'm not surprised by that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
do any character
prominence.
traits modify the chance of them being assassinated?
I don't think so. I mean, I haven't had an assassination fail yet. I don't know if they can fail.
How much does it cost?
200 military power.
Oh, use for military, okay. That's one
Yep.
thing which I always find kind of builds up. That and religious.
Well, if you spent the last 7 hours just assassinating people, that doesn't build up.
No, fair
You
enough.
can check my traditions and see that I don't have a lot of them.
That is true. Heavy infantry morale, light cavalry discipline, and morale of armies, and mercenary cost.
Yep.
So once the Raja of Moria has fallen, what's your plans after that?
Attacking Moria. I just want to break Moria.
Now let's see, is there any silk down there? Oh yeah, there's loads.
They have a lot of pops as well.
Yes, that is true. Considering Moria's population right now is...
I also need the entire province of Madra for one of my decisions.
The population is 8,000.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
a big country.
Yeah, they
But
are.
if I get the entire province of Madra, I can enact an Indo-Greek kingdom, which gives me some free pops, 12 free pops, and then bonuses to wrong culture, group happiness, and diplomatic reputation until the end of the game.
Just realised I still had Egypt selected. I wasn't getting the right decisions. There we are. Indo-Greek kingdom. Interesting.
I feel like that's a more attainable goal than reunite Alexander's empire.
You've got to have some ambition, though, surely.
Yeah, but just look at the requirements for that one.
Oh, I know. Still, you've got about 5 hours to do it in. No problem.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen.
So, have you had any interaction with any of the other players yet?
Oh no, they're nowhere near me.
I didn't think so.
I
But
mean,
appar-
I've had people come in and ask me questions,
Sure.
such as you, but no, nothing like that.
Because I hear whisper on the wind that there might be a clash happening sometime soon.
Cool.
There's definitely a little bit of manoeuvring for a Punic war between Rome and Carthage. And then more likely, I would say, there's going to be a clash between the Greek states and Rome.
Yeah.
And possibly the Greek
yeah.
states and Sicily.
Rose came in earlier and asked, "How do I raid people?"
Yeah, it's a tradition. Egypt
Yeah,
was
yeah.
asking that as well.
Well, she had the tradition. She just didn't know how to actually do it once she had the tradition.
Oh, she has it already. Interesting. I'll have to ask her about that.
So I assume she's been raiding. But raiding is a double-edged sword because it costs military power, and you don't get. It's like usually about 10 military power per pop you get.
Mm-hmm.
So you get about 2 new slaves, and you spend 20 military power. But it can vary, and you also get aggressive expansion. So if you do nothing but raid, you're gonna end up with a lot of aggressive expansion, and it's so easy to overdo it because you can raid anywhere.
Yeah, sure.
There is no limit to how far you can go.
At the moment, her AE is 0, so I don't think she's raiding at the moment.
All right, then.
And she has a fair
Alright.
amount of military power, so she could. I think right now Rose is trying to build up a fleet because she's worried about a conflict in Crete.
Mm-hmm.
Because both she and Sicily are in Crete, and there is definitely some tension there.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's not Crete. That's Cyprus. Where's Crete?
To the left of Cyprus, south of Greece. Long, thin island.
No, wait, that is Crete. Never mind.
Okay, yeah, Cyprus is the one to the right, which is south of Turkey. So apparently she's got a single
Who
player
did you say
game
was?
going as Knossos.
Who do you? I don't see Sicily in Crete.
Sicily owns Gortynia.
Oh. Yeah, they're a client state. Okay.
Yeah, and Sicily is integrating them right now.
Ah, okay.
And
That
then
explains that.
there'll be a big border.
I'm surprised Thrace hasn't expanded more into Anatolia.
Yeah,
It's good land.
I think that Thrace got kind of burned in their first war. He's kind of reluctant to talk about it, but I did see some fairly heavy defeats of the Thracian army the first time they tried to expand, and since then they've been very slow.
It's a lot of wine in Anatolia. Olives, wood, vegetable. Like, there's good stuff here.
Yes, yes there is. Oh wow, there is a lot of wine.
So yeah, I mean, actually there's a lot of wine all over the place except for where I am.
Actually, I would say that Anatolia is one of the biggest sources of cloth, which is great because it increases local tax. Good livestock, so good growth, bit of glass. Actually, it's one of the few places that does glass in quantity.
So apparently I'm not going to be able to break Moria with more assassinations.
Will that require a more direct intervention then?
Yeah, I mean, that's the only way, I suppose. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do that.
Keep clicking on the wastelands in Moria instead of one of the actually populated provinces.
Yeah, it's one of the things about this game, there's a lot of wasteland.
There really is.
Alright, well, I'm gonna inspire loyalty in the governor of Madhya Desa. And hope that he goes so disloyal that he brings other people with him. So I guess that's my only option at this point.
There's Madhya. Okay. I was wondering where the province that you needed was.
It's pretty close. It's not that far.
It's like southern Nepal.
Yeah, I might, if I go for the ugliest borders possible and get 100 war score, I could possibly get over there. Another option would be to go through the north.
Yeah, take over Furnia and then Zhangzhung.
Yeah.
But then you have different cultures and different religions to contend with.
Yeah, that's another fun part.
Although actually, if you go into India, you're going to be dealing with the Hindus anyway, and you're ritualistic.
No, I'm
Or Zoroastrian.
Yeah, I'm Zoroastrian. My rulers, at least.
Yeah, the northern part of your country is ritualist.
Yeah.
Jolly good.
I mean, I have a lot of Hellenics and stuff as well, but I thought, you know what? If I get the option to go Zoroastrian, marry my sister, then let's go with it.
And have you done that?
No. Let's see, my wife is...
I believe the answer to that is not yet.
She's part of the Leonidid family, because they hated me. Still do. Thought they'd be more interested in liking me once, they're married to me. But I guess old dad also needs a place in government. Shame that he sucks. 6531, come on. Get up to 10 or go home. Good thing is I'm almost back to having replenished all my army's manpower.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you have as well. Like 3 months and you're done.
Yep. Only 500 more men.
And then you need to get all the way up to 75,000.
Ooh, Kushar Revolt. Hello. I think it's time for the best CB.
Do it. Do it.
Just need to get up there first.
Oh, yeah, I see them. So any plans to go into Persia and seize what the Seleucids left behind?
Yeah, probably. I'm just scared of the Morias.
Yeah, sure. When you're busy fighting Persia, Moria might come and eat you.
Yeah, I mean, they're also fighting the Seleucids now, so...
That is true. How's Moria doing for manpower? Yep, they're fine.
Not a problem. They have a ton of money. ton of manpower, 106 cohorts, ships, stability. There's nothing wrong about them.
106.
They can go until the end of days.
You know what's scary? Suabia has a bigger army than Moria.
Really?
Yeah, in terms of cohorts, Suabia's got 136.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, Suabia's army is scary. Like, he's really built that up.
They're still a migratory tribe.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think he's working towards settling. I think he's increasing his centralization now.
Hmm.
We can have a look at that. Centralization minus 30%. Yeah, he is working towards it. Slowly but surely.
Yeah. I'm trying to improve my economy. Slowly but surely.
Anyway, I shall leave you to it.
Yeah.
Good to talk to you. See you in a bit.
See ya.
Alright, so I believe that we were being asked about Cappadocia and Carus and Hercula. No, not that one. Bithynia. Definitely Bithynia. And basically everything around here. So let's take a look at Cappadocia first of all. See what they're all about. They have a cool flag. That's an interesting one. So Cappadocia at the moment. Hey, Fiona. So, alright, I'm not going to keep up that lie. Pontus, fine. What's Pontus all about? Horrible flag, terrible amount of money, losing manpower. They look dreadful. What am I looking? Right, yes, nation overview. Oh no, better way is that one. So, not a huge amount of money. 55 cohorts. For a country that size, 55 is pretty decent. Only one ship though. -1 stability, 400 pops. That's pretty good. What's their tech level like? Technology 0000. What government are they? Oh, they're a settled tribe. I don't know why I expected Pontus to be civilized, but I expected Pontus to be civilized. They must be pretty settled though, surely. Oh no, -15. Because centralization, I'm fairly sure, can go positive. If we check out like one of these guys, for example. +68. Yeah, it's a -100 to +100. I'm surprised they're as migratory as they are. Is there a little update on how everyone is doing? Well, so we did start out with 2 players in Britain, but they're no longer here. We've got Emnol, who is absolutely bossing it as the Germanic migratory tribe. We have got, that is, yeah, Emnol. Old Man Mordaith is in Cugernia. He did start out as a different nation in Belgium who was defeated by Cugernia, then he jumped into them. Just started to expand into Normandy. Lambert is in Helvetica, having actually formed Helvetica just like Suabia was formed as well. Helvetica, I think, was the first tag that formed, although Helvetica is currently fighting someone. The Cugernian-Adutucian War. Slight disparity in terms of numbers, however, so even though they are losing a couple of territories up here, which does seem a little bit careless, because this is all territory that's going to have lost population from the occupations. That is very weird. There should be a Hellenized kingdom. That's what I assumed. But otherwise seem to be doing well. The really scary thing about Suabia, if we just go back to them real quick, is just the size of their army. It's ridiculous. And continues to grow. So how much of that is their army, and how much of it are the clan chiefs? He has 5 clan chiefs. 20, 30, 30, 12, 0. And this guy still hasn't just isn't building up just yet. And retinue, retinue, actual, retinue, actual, actual. So this is the light cavalry smashing army, and then some light infantry to do sieges with. Then going a little bit further south, we have got Midge over in Rome, having expanded a little bit into Dalmatia, a little bit into Corsica. Some tensions beginning to rise between him and Roach in Carthage, and then also the Greeks, who definitely met this expansion with some alarm. We got Roach in Carthage, having sold their Sicilian provinces to Prussian Prince. Prussian Prince has formed Sicily and is basically doing a Sicilian Rose 2.0 with a huge amount of technology generation at the moment. Carthage is just basically Sicily bought the land, and then all of that money Carthage reinvested into making more money. So Carthage's income has got to be one of the highest in the world. 29 ducats, even Moria was on like 25 or something like that. Then we have Rose, who started out in Brittany but was ousted from there and is now taken over in Sparta. Sparta also having a bit of a power struggle in Crete, because Sparta owns northern Crete and Sicily actually owns southern Crete, though that's still territory being integrated as opposed to directly ruled. She is trying to take over more of the southern bit of Greece. Hasn't been fighting very much recently, though. That's not you. That is 4,000 manpower, so needs to build up some manpower, and also finances are looking a little bit shaky. Rome trying to buy stuff, trying to buy trying to buy elephants. Yeah, don't let Rome get elephants. That would be a bad idea. Is there a ledger? Unfortunately not. That's one thing I really do hope they add in the future. How ahead is Sicily? Very. So as we said, they're on like tech 9. Rome is on tech. I really do wish there was a ledger. It'd make this kind of thing easier. 4. Egypt is on tech 6. Egypt is probably the one that's closest. Except maybe Carthage. 4, 3, 4. Carthage is actually slightly behind Rome. So yeah. It's definitely Sicily, then Egypt, and then basically everyone else. So I wonder how the Greek city-states are doing. By city-states, I mean these 3. 6. Actually, Sparta is very technologically advanced. 5, 5, 5, 5. Thrace isn't, Macedonia is not doing too bad. Thrace, a little bit behind, but they are about to hit another 3 levels from that. Barbarian armies in the following cities. Ooh. Hello, barbarians. Can I see if Sparta has anything planned for gaining Corinth? I can certainly ask. Just seeing which bit is Corinth. Corinthos. I doubt it. It's owned by Macedon. At the moment, relations between the 3 Greeks seems to be pretty good, and I suspect that relation is going to solidify with Rome now being in the area. Are the Esti still alive? Give me a clue. Where are they? Actually, I can look here. Don't think so. Oh, the Estonians. Oh, the Aestuia. Yeah, actually they are alive. And they are still Estian. And they are still Matrist. Like, this has got to be one of the hardest games to do in the game. Like, if someone does this, like a world conquest with these guys, well played. Well played indeed. Riga's up here. This is... That's Königsberg. So it's Prussia. The SD are Prussia. Confirmed. Definitely need to do a game with them. Danziger War. Exactly. Danzig being here. So they are Danzig and also Prussia. Right, let's continue the recap. So, just double check, no blue flames. Nope. So Macedonia is doing okay. We should probably take a look at like their good trading and stuff like. In fact, let's do that now. I know Carthage was doing quite a lot of trade, so let's focus on the Carthaginian capital. They're currently getting a big surplus of grain because they want to get that population growth. Although if they really wanted to max out the pop growth, I think I would start selling some of this grain and buying in livestock and fish. Because surplus grain is not as good as buying in a new supply of livestock and or fish. But they do have some surpluses. And also in stone, which reduces the build cost. Yeah, having a surplus of stone is a pretty good deal. Then in Latinum, we have the Romans bringing in a bunch of wood, which is increasing the local tax from Rome, and then also some extra grain, which is increasing the manpower and population growth. Prussian Prince, I think this bit is Syracuse, so that would be their capital region. And that is their ruler, yeah. Usually there's a little gold coin there to show they're the ruler. Not this time, though. Importing fish, importing livestock, importing grain. See, that is a better combination for population growth right there. Got a source of iron, got a source of wood. No horses, no elephants. At least not there. No. And even more grain in that province. Doesn't look like the players are trading away too much of their grain supplies. We should also take a look at the trade map mode. Not map mode, trade overview. Not really trading for much grain. What about Prussian? Exporting a little bit of grain, importing a little bit of grain. That is not internal. And then Rome. Let's take a look at your imports. Importing wood, importing grain. See, this is very much a growth-focused income thing. Getting a lot of money from that wood trade, getting a lot of money from their exports. Selling a lot of iron, which could potentially be a little bit dangerous. Campania, Aeternum. And then also wood supplies, although some of this is internal, like the Latinum ones. Egypt has actually expanded all the way up to here now. Huge chunk of territory for Egypt, although they did also get a huge amount, that's Rome, of aggressive expansion. Crikey. Wrong culture happiness, minus 19%. Wrong culture group happiness, minus 40%. And also the loyalty of the subject states. And they do have quite a few subjects. So that could have some impact later on.